Hey, this is Robert Smith. You know, we've been talking about answering questions and talking about lots of different things. I want to share a testimonial of a Nancy who I've been working with, and she said it's okay to share. She came to see me, and she had severe fibromyalgia, severe panic attacks. She can't leave her home, and addictions. And so when I first started the session, you know, of course, how the mind works and how people process information, extreme anxiety of before the session, you know, worrying and pressure and emotions, all this stuff. And the first session, you know, in order for her to process and deal with her stuff, she was using her drug to come into the session. And so, although I knew that she was on drugs, and you can tell that she was high, it's still, FasterEFT still works on it, and so we started working on this stuff and addressing some of her emotional stuff without ever going to memories, because the memories were too big. Just stepping in and handling what she felt before she got there, her fears before she got there. So we worked for 2.5 hours, working and cleaning up all this emotional stuff without even going to memory. It was so real and so powerful. And then we took a break, and then about 4 or 5 hours later, or 4 hours later, we did another session. Did about an hour, and this time she was even more high, and we worked on more. And the cool thing is when we worked on more, it allowed us to go into places that she couldn't go before. And so we started creating changes. Now, of course, with FasterEFT, we don't operate from the energy model, like her energy's blocked or preventing any therapies from working because she's high, and that's not true. The nice thing about when this one guy, he said, you know, I was so thankful that my mother drank before she came home, because on the day she didn't drink, she'd come home and beat us. And I work with a lot of people who have come to see me who are on a lot of antidepressants or slightly inebriated or drunk, and it can work if you do one thing, and that is address memories and change memories. And so that's what I do. Now, you know, of course, with Nancy, I did another session with her, and I got a message from her, and this is what she had said. She goes, wow, I could really sleep for days, because before she couldn't sleep. I never felt so relaxed, you know, because she's always so tense, and she's always on the emotional edge, looking for something bad to happen to her. And then we released a lot of this. And today, I don't feel like a big detox, because the previous day it was such a big emotional detox, because a lot of people are super sensitive, and they're super sensitive about everything, and they're not very in tune with their mind-body connection. And we started releasing this. She becomes, the guard's down, and she's feeling free, and she's feeling like the big pressure is lifted off of her. No more tension in my muscles, she says. Seriously, yesterday I tapped and watched videos all day long. Thank you. It was so nice for you to help me and to meet you. And then she gives us a little angel and prayer hands. So anyway, Nancy said it's okay to share with this as long as she don't give her last name. Anyway, so that's really cool that as you start working and doing this work, especially with people who have extreme sensitivities, because there's a special art to doing this. And since FasterEFT is about emotional states and hypnotic processes, what we have to do is teach our clients, and that's what I was working with her, teaching her how she jumps over the edge of the emotional craziness, and showing her how to break the deep trance before she goes too deep into it and clean it up. And that's one of the biggest issues. When I first began in 1999, I was using EFT. And of course, the EFT model of thinking and FasterEFT now is totally different, because we're talking about what you're doing inside your head. And some people will tap and tap and tap and get no results, because what happens is what they're tapping on is bigger and stronger. The emotional trance is bigger and stronger than the tapping itself. So we have to do things that are bigger to make the changes. And so this big work, big work, and a lot of changes have been occurring in FasterEFT over the last 17 years. And we're continuing to move on. We've got some new trainings coming up, some weight loss trainings and some addiction trainings and also finance training. And of course, relationships is the cause of all of our problems. Every problem we have today was started with a relationship, if not only with yourself. So this is Robert Smith. Stay in tune to FasterEFT.com. Also, keep watching the videos, and always, always, always take full emotional ownership of your health and mental well-being. Remember, you're stuck with you, so be at peace with you. Clean up what's in your head and do what's right. Talk to you later. Peace.